Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and to this video. For today I was thinking we could be doing a fun little it's not really painting but cards that you can use basically for any occasion. And for this I am using this Canson Montval watercolor paper. It is 24 by 32 centimeters or 9.5 by 12.5 inches, and I have divided it into actually 6 parts. And well, I guess these are here. For today we will be using 3 of them, painting 3 cards, and I do believe this one will be quite fun, and even if you're a beginner this is a great idea for you, and I think you should definitely give it a try. Later on we will glue this onto a card, or you can just make a card from maybe a little bit thicker paper. Printing paper you can use, fold it and just glue this on top and have a card. Also, I will be using these watercolors that I actually made, but you can use basically any watercolors, don't be worried about that. Just any you have, even if you have a school grade, those are going to be just fine. And we will be using something like this violet color, a little bit of blue, a little bit of pink, yellow, green, so happy spring colors are going to be here, and these are going to be semi-abstract. Also we will be using pens, ink pens, so if you do have, I'm just getting one, if you do have a graphite pen, ink pen, you can definitely use it here, but if you don't have it you can use maybe any ink, even if it's not a waterproof, it doesn't matter, you can definitely use it here because we're going to use it at the end of this painting. So that's it, let's get started. For the first card, I will be painting just 3 simple circles. First, I will paint in violet, second in blue, in which I've added just a little bit of black, just to make it slightly deeper. And the third one into yellow. And first I'm making my circle, then picking up some clean water and spreading that paint all around. And if I see a puddle or too much water in one place, I'm just picking it up with my brush and rinsing it in water, drying it on a paper towel, and then picking up the excess water. And afterwards I've sprinkled again some clean water on top, some violet sprinkles, and left it to dry completely. For the second one, quite simple again. This time I will be painting stripes, not really stripes but those horizontal shapes. And for the first one, again using violet, for the second one rose color, and for the third one yellow, in which I've added just a little bit of green, then splattered some clean water on top of it, and then some salt, just a little bit of table salt and a couple of sprinkles in violet on top. Then moving on to the third one. For the third one, I'm just picking up the clean water with my brush and just sprinkling it all over the paper, and then picking up the violet color and sprinkling on top of that clean water, and then a little bit of that blue color I used also earlier, again sprinkled on top. And as you can see, there's just beautiful texture we're getting. I'm also spreading that paint slightly here and there with my brush, and then on top adding a little bit of yellow and some clean water again, and just add as much as the pigment you like until you're satisfied with how it all looks. Afterwards I left that one also to dry completely, and then moved on to my ink pen. And for the first one, well, my camera actually stopped, so you could not see the first flower, that abstract shape I painted, but it was quite simple. I've just painted a circle and tapped in some dots around it, and then later on adding a little bit more of the details. For the second one, I've just made those circles going inwards, and again some little dots for the third one. Quite simple. And now you can see how the effect of the salt on my paint, and every pigment doesn't react the same also on the salt, so this beautiful textures that we get with salt. But you have to leave it to dry completely, naturally dry, not use a hair dryer because salt wouldn't work that way. And then on top, now that it's dry, I've rubbed off that salt, excess salt that didn't melt, and then using my ink pen to draw in the doodles, for the flowers, and again, quite simple. I just did some vertical strokes, and then on top painted in some flowers, on some circles, on some flowers with 5 petals, and just topped in some dots. Just have fun with your doodles, whatever you like, whatever you want to add for your flowers, that's actually fine. You can maybe draw in a little butterfly or maybe a ladybug, that's also fine. Little small leaves. And again, quite simple. I will also add on the bottom a couple of grasses, and that's basically it. Third one, now that it's dry, you can see how beautiful texture that is. I'm drawing in the dandelions. Well, of course, I'm drawing dandelions. You know how I love those. So quite simple again, a dot and curved lines, a little bit of dots on top, and that is basically it. At the end, I've added some text on my cards. You can add whatever text you like. Those are cards for any occasion. Just write in the text whatever you like. I wrote happy birthday for you, this is your day, whatever you like to add, just add on top. And quite simple and effective cards, done very quickly. You can basically do them in like 5 minutes. And that's it. I hope you like this video and this idea. If you do, please click the like button, share it, comment. If you haven't still, please do consider subscribing to my channel. That really means a lot to me. Maybe even joining my channel. That's that join next to the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that a lot. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!